Hi everyone, welcome to part 2 attempt at a Deity science victory, and a fast one. So far things are looking great. Let's deal with envoys first. Antananarivo wants a heavy chariot, Kumasi a catapult, and Hattusa a great scientist. Let's put an envoy in Kumasi. There are no horse barbs, which is kind of good. Alright, research-wise we're finishing currency, we'll be building a few commercial hubs, and we're gonna get wheel next. This is because that will give us the heavy chariot, which also give us an envoy for Antananarivo. Culture-wise, we're just finishing games and recreation, and then we're gonna go with the bottom part of the tree.
If bread is the first necessity of
toward
life,
divine right.
recreation is a close second.
Alright, so let's try to slowly move our army to deal with the barbs. Since fortified. On the left is a horse barb camp, so I'm not going to rush into it, because then very often horses spawn and you're gone. So let's inch our way, and let's put a first commercial hub here. Alright. We still get to have a commercial hub at discount, since we've built 4 districts, unlocked 4 different districts. 4 divided by 4 equals 1, which means we get a discount for a commercial hub. And it's a big sizable discount. I really don't like that dynamic, but oh well. We get our first great rider, and the next one will follow soon. The plan is to get all these great riders as quick as possible. Alright, one more envoy. Let's put it in Antananarivo, and then in 4 turns we'll buy a heavy chariot. Oh. Poland. I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of Poland in my games. She normally lags behind everybody else. Okay, she's got some money, so that's good. We could trade the horses to her and exchange open borders for as much gold as possible. Normally she just goes for a religion and encampments, and in general she gets crushed by other AI. Alright. At least she's not going for great riders, but I would prefer if more AIs were going for campuses. That would speed things up for us. Alright. Gilgamesh changed government to oligarchy. Why do they randomly change these governments? I don't get it. Let's exchange open borders and sell this luxury to improve our relationship. Exchanging open borders gives you +3, which is important. Alright. Let's move a bit. Oh. Now, he is actually 3 tiles away, but stands on a hill, so that's why we can see him. But I don't think he can see us, so let's hope. Let's hope. Alright.
Let
Let's
me
get
not
our
then
first
die.
great work of riding. It's +4 culture, and we'll be getting a great rider every few turns, probably 8 or something, so that's a huge culture boost. And that will really speed up the game. Alright, let's check where can we put the Colosseum. Colosseum is an essential wonder. Here we've got 6 cities overlap. So the question is, which city should build a Colosseum, which one should build the entertainment complex? Alright. Let's slowly move towards the camp. If I move my archer right there, then hopefully the spearman should go out of the camp, and then we can kill him. And then maybe use the Great Rider to clean out the camp. Alright, let's see. So this is a weird looking continents map. That camp is still there. Alright. Now, one thing I don't necessarily like is that we don't have an amphitheater yet, which means we're wasting 4 culture. So I should probably buy a builder to try to speed up an amphitheater in one of my cities. Alright. Cool. Cool. And let's chop this so we can grow this city. And we can place entertainment complex here. And then use either this city or the capital to build the Colosseum. Colosseum will give us +2 culture for what seems to be 6 cities. That's +12. Let's just make sure the city doesn't lose population. That's +12. And maybe I could make a settler here. Chop the 2 woods. And make another settler in the city below. And use my capital to make another commercial hub. Just as a reminder, for the civics inspirations we need 2 campuses. And we'll get them in 3 turns. But then we also need 4 trade routes, which means 3 commercial hubs. And that's also going to be a pretty good extra gold and culture. Alright, this went pretty well.
Don't reinvent the wheel.
Quite happy.
Just realign it.
And we managed to do it before the horses showed up. Perfect. Alright. Hit. Buy a heavy chariot. Get an envoy. This will rapidly increase our culture. By probably +10. And let's deal with this one. Got a promotion here, so I'll attack. Alright, commercial hub, 6 turns. We'll start in the commercial hub as soon as we finish the settler. Alright, what should I do with you? Let's go up. You wait a little bit. Alright. What else do we need? Yep. We need engineering, because that gives us the catapult, and Kumasi wants a catapult. So that's an important envoy that I don't want to miss. There's someone up. Alright. Alright. So far it looks really good. Yep, so we'll make 1, 2, 3 more settlers. I think we need 4. But I really don't see many good places for a city. Ooh, a horse.
Defense is superior to opulence.
Horses can move 4 tiles. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Should better run away. And let me just move my army so that they're not in range of the horsemen. Ooh. How do we do this? You come down. Shoot. And shoot. Shoot. Good. Finish that one. And finish this one. Perfect. Alright. I think the horsemen might be coming from that camp on the left. Luckily I've got my great rider explorer to see what's going on. Cool. Military training. We're not building an encampment. Shot it. Alright. 12 turns to... I don't like it's 12. I need it a little bit faster. Alright. 56 out of 150. The chop is not going to finish it yet. Let's see what's... Oh. It's Mohenjo-Daro, and they want a catapult as well. That's great. So we can get 2 envoys with 1 catapult. That makes me quite happy. Alright. We're not gonna change the policies. We still need settlers, great riders. So far so good. So far so good. Kumasi is having a little bit of trouble with the barbarians. We're looking okay with the science, I would say. Yep. All right. Progress towards recorded history, and we've got another envoy. So let's get this army back, and let's get them to help clear out that camp above Kimi. And that also looks like a good... Oh. A barb settler. Huh. Now I can't say no to a barbarian settler, can I? Alright. Let's start working on another amphitheater. Let's do a settler here. So the plan. We do 1 settler in Ravenna, 1 settler in Kimi, 1 in Rome, and we steal 1 for a total of 10 cities. Just stayed fortified. Alright. Let's get that builder done. Right. Cool. So far we're generating 58 culture, and we have just overtaken Poland with our science output. We are still far behind Gilgamesh, but that's alright, he's our friend. I wonder whether he's also having trouble with the barbs. Kumasi is getting wrecked.
If it's natural to kill, how come men have to go into training to learn how?
Let's move him here, and hopefully the horse will send it back to our capital. Alright, we get recorded history. Now, in the normal game at this stage, let's just give an envoy to Mohenjo-Daro. +2 envoys. Perfect. And then we'll take that card out next turn. Now, in the normal game, I would be thinking of a builder wave right now and trying to put the policy toward cheap builders in all my cities and make a builder. But I think it's far more beneficial to finish these theater squares so that we can house the great riders. Especially since we've got 1 coming in a few turns. Swap, swap. Alright, chop. And let's use the overflow to finish the commercial hub. Go up. We're probably going to settle that one next to the sugar up there. But I'm still not sure what to do with the remaining 2 settlers. Alright, Gandhi. I don't like him. And he's broke. And he just has 1 city. I mean 1 extra city. That means somebody took a city from Gandhi, and I don't know why that makes me happy, but it does. He's very annoying. He's very annoying. Yeah, he's severely crippled. 11 signs. He's not going to be our trade partner, and I'm definitely not going to invest in my relationship with Gandhi. Let's switch out of engineering. We'll finish it once we get walls. Shall we get... Let's do mathematics, because that will give us the... get us closer to universities. Not that we're building anytime soon, but still. That will be the next step in development. Alright. I'm going to risk and send
History
some of my
is the
units
version
to...
of past events that people have
let's
decided
chop.
to agree upon. For a friend with an understanding.
Odyssey. I'm going to risk and send some of my units to try to capture that settler. Hopefully we survive the horses. Oh. This wasn't really smart for me, was it? Alright. Civil service. I'm thinking, should we change the policy and feudalism and try to get a few builders for feudalism? But it doesn't make sense. No, the culture is going to be far more precious. All right. So let's get back the envoy card and just briefly talk about the plan. Civic-wise, we need to get into monarchy, our new government, get a bit of walls, chop, use overflows, get feudalism, get builders with 5 charges. But before that, I really need to settle... There's Spain in the game. These 2 cities. And I think I'll need an extra builder. It's 14 tons and 14 tons. Alright, I lost a settler. And that's really embarrassing. But doesn't matter. We'll get it back in a second. Let's go steal the barb settler in the meantime. Alright. So the Great Rider is here. Let's chop the amphitheater. And we can put our worker riding there. And hopefully we'll have a second amphitheater in a few turns for the next Great Rider. Alright, so 2 charges. We can use that one in Kimi. So we should definitely buy one. There's somebody there. Seems like maybe Arabia. Now again, I'm a little bit scared of going straight to their borders. They will slap me with a bad modifier. If I could meet them scout to scout, that would maybe, just maybe, I think it's random, but I don't know, maybe be better. Alright. We need more amphitheaters. There's one in a few turns. Perfect. And the rider is coming in 8 turns. That's quite good. Quite good. Alright. I think we really need to buy a builder. And speed things up. Cool. Now give me back my settler. Thank you. And done. Oh. I can't let this horse go into my territory. But can I finish him? Maybe. No. He's too strong. But hopefully he will suicide. Anyway, let's send this builder up to chop that settler.
As a young boy, my brother no.
Alright. What do we make? Let's put some production into builders. I'm not going to have a wave of builders. Let's buy one. Or should we wait? No. Doesn't make sense to wait too long. It's best to get the cities out ASAP. Alright. Now we're almost out of gold, but we're getting plus 40 gold per turn, and that's good diplomacy and selling all the resources to AI. Alright, chop, chop, chop. Let's continue our quest. And a new camp. Cool, so this city next to Sugar doesn't seem it's going to be like a good city in the beginning, but I'm thinking if we save all these woods, then this is a perfect location for a spaceport. It has like 5, 6... Oh, more horses. It has like 5, 6 woods. That should be enough to speed up the spaceport and finish all these space projects in one turn. Alright, should we get feudalism or... Let's go for divine right. Let's get the monarchy government. And I'm going to try to squeeze a few builders. Maybe we should get a trader. A trader will give us extra culture. Alright, go up, chop that settler.
New grass.
We're currently at 85 culture. I'm pretty happy with that number. That's a really good number. Alright. Get in position to chop. We still have to keep the settler card for a few turns. Alright, let's keep it. We should explore with the warrior to see where to place that city up, and the middle settler should go somewhere to the right.
A man on a horse is
That was
spiritually as well as physically bigger than a man on foot.
Oh, wow. So... Yeah, and it will also... We can buy the deer later. So that's great. We have secured our spaceport. Now, with this settler, it can go left or right. I'm afraid there is kind of like a good spot in the jungle between Kumasi, England, and Gilgamesh. Apprenticeship? Alright, but I'm worried that the problem with the spot is it's between England, right here. Yep. England, Kumasi, Gilgamesh. So all two are going to get offended that we settle there, and we are essentially inviting a war for a city that we can't defend. Alright, what district do we place? I need to save my army somehow. Very tough luck. But at least this camp is easy to deal with. Alright, settle. Chop campus. This is a great campus. +4. Perfect. Get a commercial hub. I'm going to put it in the middle. That way we also get +2 culture from both of these theater squares. +1 equal 2. Alright. Maybe we should just let this city grow and start making walls immediately. And let's go meet Spain and what I think is Arabia. I think Arabia also got a... is there a good location? Also got a city from India, probably. So they should have a really good science output. So I would really like to have them as my friends. And then maybe we could have a few research agreements later and form an alliance or something. Now, I also need to build.
I conclude then this point touching upon the power of kings with this axiom of divinity.
That
is, to dispute what God may do is blasphemy. So it is sedition to dispute what a king may do.
Okay, this is not a good spot for a city. Let's continue searching. Let's get feudalism and change the policy. Shall we change? Right. Shall we change to builders? Yep. Let's keep the settler card for a few more turns, sadly. Alright, let's go to that green area to the right. Finish builder. You could start working for the granary. Put a few tons of production in. Nothing else to build in this city. Alright. Get this guy to safety. Cool, so Arabia is up. Then I should maybe go left and meet them through Gandhi's territory. Now let's just hope the horses don't attack me. So the next stage is switch the government to monarchy. Perfect. Where do we go with the trade route? Let's go for gold and culture. Switch the government to monarchy and start building walls in all the cities. With proper policies, it will not take more than 4 turns to build a wall. Plan is, if you're not familiar with the technique, chop. Alright. And finish the campus. Plan is to build a wall up until 1 turn to completion and then use the chop overflow that will give us 100 production boost, 150% production boost from every chop to finish a district or a building. Now, capital. Let's grab an amphitheater. We will have more great riders coming soon. And let's focus on, what do you guys think? I'm gonna say production. Commercial hub. I don't want to finish these builders before feudalism because remember, that will give us 5 charge builders. 2 turns to a great writer. Alright, let's slowly get there. Oh. Ah, he's got a city there. And it's an Indian city, I knew it. And he hates us already. Let's try to improve our relationship. I really don't want to get denounced because then he will not want to make any good trades with me. Look at this, he's willing to give me 12 gold. And that's just it because the first turn we met. But with all the negative modifiers we've got, I don't think in the next trade he will be willing to give us that much. Alright, nobody seems to have much gold saved. Okay, we wait with the trades a bit. Almost. Hopefully I can catch that settler and then we can settle another city. It's gonna be questionable how much that city will contribute, but I'm happy with anything. Finally something free. We've got a trade route that's going to be pillaged in 2 turns. But the horses went somewhere. Alright, please. Let me have that settler. Don't want to lose the chariot. Maybe I'm asking for too much.
Flowers surround me.
Anyway. Perfect. Now, we need to switch out of apprenticeship because surprisingly we don't have 3 mines. But that will change soon. And then once we get the builder wave for feudalism, we're going to build a lot of mines as well. Because we've only got these cities, so they should better be good cities. These 3 late cities, they're gonna be bad cities. But maybe if we're lucky, we can squeeze 2 districts in some of them. Definitely not 3. Alright. Finish the complex. This is a really weird map. The map is definitely continents. Let's go there. It's definitely continents, but somehow they seem to be connected. Like we found almost all of the AIs. There's a bridge between the landmass. Please survive. Alright, we
In
survive.
democracy, it's your vote that counts.
But I have to
In
abandon this
feudalism,
settler.
it's your count that votes.
Let's see. Maybe he'll steal it, maybe he won't. At least I tried. Anyway, let's clear this camp. Let's go back. I don't think we have the time to build 2 markets or even a 1 market, so we're just going to just put this a little bit differently so that I don't have to move the Great Writer. I can move the work. Change government. But then we lose the Great Writer points. Doesn't matter. Progress. Alright. Barbarians. This one, production toward walls, 100%, and amenity, I think. Yeah. Because we're selling all our luxuries. If we get a unit in each of the cities, that will give us an amenity. So do we go with urban planning or a little bit of extra culture? It's like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 10 culture per turn. So that's good. Cool. So let's use these few turns to pre-build walls. Production, 3 turns. Ideally it should be 4 turns for a wall, because that will give us more value from the chops. Alright, 4 turns, perfect. What about this guy? Walls. Also 3 turns. All cities are around 9 to 12 production. Alright, change. Swap. Alright, that's cool. 4. This city has a bit lower production, I think. No, it's 9. It's alright as well. 4 turns, perfect. Let's do the walls. Takes longer in this city. The campus can wait a bit.
I fan myself in this.
Great. Let me just be careful. Check. Seems all good. Next great rider is in. We've got time, so we can put walls here as well. Just 2 turns is too quick. Let's make it 3 at least. Alright. Great. So in 3 turns we're going to switch out all of these walls. And then slowly start growing the cities. Now the question how to grow the cities, we can't wait for them to grow. We're not gonna plant farms and then wait even longer. So we're going to chop up all this jungle and sheep and whatever we can to get the cities to 7 population so that we can put the 3rd district. For pretty much all of these core cities except the one in the middle. That one is useless. So we're gonna use that one for traders or something probably. Alright. Good. This should give us a boost to mining. There's not really a good location to settle there. So there's not gonna be a great city. Maybe we can get these luxuries and sell them. That's something. Hello, Spain. Ooh. He's about to capture another city from India. It really makes me happy. I don't know why. So let's send a delegation and exchange open borders. Hopefully that will make us our relationship better. -6. Oof. That's a really bad relationship. If we don't improve it, he's going to denounce us in a few turns. So, what are you willing to give me? 7, that's good. That's still good. It was 12, but... really? Alright, that's enough. Okay, so our relationship is a little bit better, but still not good enough. I'm thinking Saladin denounced Gandhi. So let's denounce Gandhi. And hopefully that will give an improvement to our relationship, because nothing. Maybe next turn. Yeah. No, I'm not selling this. Because there's this denounced an enemy modifier that maybe we could use, and that could give us, I think, +6 or something, which is quite powerful. So let's see. It didn't. Alright, but it did with Spain, so that's something. That's something. Good, good. But why not with Saladin? He even has a city from India. They can't be friends now. Anyway, doesn't matter. We still got something. Right. I don't want to settle here. It's a worthless city. I've seen some YouTubers settle in places like this. And it's ridiculous because once you settle there, what's going to happen with that city? When is it going to have production? When is it going to make a district? Never. So let's go and try to find a better place. And here is also problematic. It's a very weird map. Too much desert altogether and then very low food throughout all this territory. There's just very little food. Right. Cool. Walls are almost done, so we get back to our regular production and slowly start spitting out builders. This is probably the worst part of the game when you're making walls and you need to remember to switch out of walls. I personally keep forgetting all the time. But I don't want to restart because of that, so let's just be careful. Let's make the mount and switch into apprenticeship. Perfect. Alright, now we need to switch out of all the walls.
We are all apprentices in a craft where no one ever becomes a master.
Cool. I don't have the builder policy, so I have to put production into something else for a turn, and then we'll get back to builders. Thinking the next thing we need is mercenaries, and that's 8 land units. We've got 2 archers, 2 warriors, a heavy chariot and a scout, which means we need 2 more. So anybody got gold? Let's try to sell what we've got. Too low. 5. No. Do we try to make 2 units? We need another archer because we need 3 for machinery. And scout counts as a land unit. So 4 turns to get an archer. Get it to 3 turns, can I? No. And I don't want to delay. Alright, let's forget about it. Should we buy them? 900. It's a tough decision. It's a tough decision. Let's get it. Let's get 1 archer and 1 scout. Alright, and that gives us the boost to mercenaries and a boost to machinery, so I think it's worth it. And we can continue progressing here. Cool. Cool, I'm happy. Alright, get back to the commercial hub actually. And you get back to the amphitheater. Tough decisions, tough decisions. What do we need? Let's get bronze working. With bronze working, we can chop all this jungle and grow our cities. Alright, can't go there. Oh, getting a bit sleepy. Alright, I'll try to finish this era before making it up. And let's see. I'm hoping that river there might hold a good spot for a city, because all this is really unappealing. Alright, now we're going to change the policies, put the builder card, get the builders out, and start slowly building up our cities. Priority is definitely going to be to get one more commercial hub and
You
get
can't
one
go
more
around
trader.
arresting the Thieves Guild. I mean, we'd be at it all day.
Then we'd boost medieval ferries, and then we can move toward enlightenment and later switch to exploration. Alright. Every unit in a city gives us an amenity, so we need to put our units there. You fix builder. I'm thinking if we get enough money, then maybe I should buy a few builders to jumpstart these new cities, because otherwise it will take way too many turns for builders to get there. And time is precious, so we need to speed things up. Alright, this city, I'm not sure where to settle. This is gonna be a good location, as in there's a lot of woods, and we're going to use that woods later to chop things, probably. Maybe we could chop buildings in that city. Alright. Let's get the rider out, and let's get the builder card. And start finishing the builders. Cool.
Being a mercenary, though, hey, we just go wherever there's a mixture of money and trouble.
Alright. The city is late to the builder party. Maybe I should have worked on a builder instead of a granary, but it's alright. Cool, so let's get our first wall chop here. Alright. Perfect. And let's get a catapult. But we don't have engineering. Yeah. Alright. Let's finish the commercial hub. And that should give us our 4th trade route capacity. Then we just need a trader. Alright. Let's finish engineering so that we can get the catapult and get 2 envoys by doing that. We can put a turn in medieval ferries. Alright. The city is next. Chop. And we can finish the entertainment complex. And this will allow us to start working on the Colosseum. So, 13 turns to Great Merchant. That's too long, so just need to remember to put the Great Merchant card in time for mercantilism. Let's get an extra builder in the capital. We've got time before the Great Ride-Up. Maybe we'll be a turn or 2 late, but that doesn't matter. Alright, we get one here. We want a knight, we can get a knight. Alright, let's wait with this envoy, and let's get the catapult first. Alright. We can now finish the campus. Maybe I should have finished that campus first, right? That makes sense. That would have been +4 science, and then start working on the walls. Yeah. This terrain is equally bad, but maybe this spot is good. Alright. keep all the same policies. We still need more builders. We still need culture. Let's keep exploring. I think there's one more AI that we haven't met. And I'm still surprised that we're on the continents map and there is a land passage. Maybe I have to double check, is this really continents map? But I'm sure it is. Alright, we're not selling that. But we do have horses if you want. No? How about this? 4 gold is insulting. I'll wait for a better offer. If we get 2-3 more 100 gold, then we could definitely buy the builders to start the new cities.
Normal people believe that if it ain't broke,
don't fix it. Alright, that's good. It's per turn. Alright. It's per turn. It will reduce England's gold, so hopefully that will make her get her to make less units. Because she won't be able to pay for maintenance. What does this guy give? This is also too low. I think these trades could have been really better if our relationship improved, but I even denounced Gandhi. No, but for whatever reason that felt really nice. Anyway, shall we settle? We get the campus, we get 1, 2, 3 resources. Should be alright. Oh. Oh, I misplaced the city. No. Let's buy this tile for punishment. I should have placed the city 1 tile up, and then it would get these 2 resources, and we could buy the woods, use these 3 woods to chop campus, library, university, and we would get 3 resources to sell, and I would get the whole investment back. I think from this position we're never going to reach the oranges. Anyway. Alright, should we get a... Catapult is 480. Maybe we should use that for a builder. Shall we get a... If we get a trader here, so we can boost medieval fairies immediately. That's one option. You stay there. Or we get a catapult in this city because it's 120 production, and we get a trader in this city because it's just 84. Yeah, that's much better. Alright, what do we do with you? Go right. We're gonna use this builder to chop the jungle, help the city grow, and then chop the sheep, get the city to 7 population, and then we can start building a campus. Alright, that's perfect. What do we get here? Let's get a commercial hub. It's gonna take really a long time. The city just has a few woods, so I don't think it's worth it to build a campus there. We'll get a commercial hub, and then we'll get back to the city later. We can also improve a luxury. Alright, it's something. Catapult. Let's see the envoys. Alright, perfect. So 1 envoy. We can finish Kumasi and get 6 envoys there and not worry about it. We're getting 10 culture for each 3 envoys, so that's just amazing. We're increased our culture by 20 in this one turn with 1 catapult. Wow, I love it. Alright, and you can finish the builder. Let's get this one up. I think we should go for the Colosseum in the capital and use the stone to get a Colosseum as soon as possible. It will give us 3 amenities for each of these cities, and that's just huge. Because Kumasi gives us boosts for each district, we get culture per district. Let's put this into... Let's get the traders into cities with 3 districts, and then later we will move all traders to the spaceport city and the Big Ben city. Alright. Religious city-state, Saladin, suzerain. I'm not wondering why. Cool. So I'm gonna wrap up this turn, and this will also finish the whole medieval era, and then I can go to sleep and continue hopefully tomorrow. Right. Let's get the walls. Let's keep making walls. What do you give me? Just 5, that's really too low. This is even worse. Alright, no one wants my luxuries, and Gilgamesh doesn't have money. I need lump gold. He would give me lots, but... no. Alright. I'm convinced. Let's sell this to Saladin at a discount. $150. No. No. Yep. Alright. Good enough. We've got 1,000. That should be enough for 3 builders, probably. For each of our new cities. And that should really strengthen these cities. Alright. 14 turns to a builder is too long, so let's start on a library and we'll send a builder from down there. Alright. Start making a... what do we make here? Let's get another builder. Let's speed it up and then send it up. Alright, culture. Should we go for Kumasi or... No. Amsterdam is 12 gold, but just 4 culture. Let's maximize the culture first. Then we're gonna start maximizing gold. Or do we? Let's do it. Alright, 2 envoys. Both in Tenerife. We could place it there, but then we will get a quest really soon. So maybe not place and wait a turn or 2. Maybe we can fulfill these quests easily. And that's essentially a bonus envoys. Alright. +7, +5. Let's go there. We finished medieval fairies and we're done with this turn, and in the next part we're entering the Renaissance era. Let's chop. 5 population. Soon it will be 7. Alright, time to say goodbye.
There are very honest people who do not think that they have had a bargain unless they have cheated a merchant.